Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. Today I am doing my wardrobe switchover, which will be a video coming up for you guys very soon. But before I box everything away, I wanted to share my favorite footwear that I wore throughout spring and summer. So I'm going to talk about my shoes in a order of favorite to least favorite, but that doesn't mean that I don't love my least favorite. It just means that I love ones a little bit more than others, if that makes any sense. So with all that being said, let's get started with this video. So the first pair of shoes that I want to talk about are my Veja Campo. Now I've been wanting to buy a pair of Veja trainers for a very long time. I would say maybe a couple of years. And I wasn't sure if they would fit my style, but when I saw these ones over here, very simple and super neutral, I knew 100% I would absolutely love these. Now I got these, I think at the beginning or at the end of July. They retail for 115 pounds, so they are the most expensive trainers I have ever bought. They are very true to size. I got them in size 7, which is 40 in Europe. And I absolutely adore these. Now they are made of recycled materials. For example, the laces are cotton, the V is made of suede, and the lining is made of recycled bottles, plastic bottles, something like that. There is a long history. I believe Veja have been on the market since 2005, and a lot of people who are very intentional buyers absolutely adore this brand. Now I didn't want to buy these just because I saw them on other people. I really wanted to wait and see if it was something that I wanted to add to my wardrobe, and I'm super happy that I did. Now I've worn these quite a bit and I find them super wearable with everything that I have in my wardrobe, whether I'm wearing a dress, a skirt, or trousers. I just feel like they are a perfect fit for my wardrobe, especially because they're so comfortable. So I really love these ones. The wear and tear has been very minimal. I know I don't have them for a very long time, but I feel like they are looking pretty much the same since I got them. So absolutely adore these. So next I have these sandals or slides from Another Stories. These are made of leather. I believe I paid 65 pounds for them. They come in this really gorgeous braided style, and the tone of this brown or camel is absolutely gorgeous. Now if you are familiar to my channel, you're not going to be surprised that I'm including these here because I was wearing them nearly every single day. I posted so many outfits on my Instagram wearing these. These were bought to replace a pair that I still have from Mango, because those ones were tearing or falling apart quite quickly. I've only had them for like maybe a year and a half, and they weren't very comfortable. I wanted something that had a cushioned sole so that I could wear them for a longer period of time, and I still wanted them to be along the lines of the Hermes, I think that's how you pronounce it, slides, because they're very classic looking. Although these ones are different because they have more of a braided look at the top, I still find that they can give me that particular look, that particular vibe. I wore these a lot and they look exactly the same. They're super comfortable. I believe they're still on the website, so I'll link that below or something similar. But these are a must-have for the spring and summer because it will complement all of the tones that we wear in the warmer weather. Okay, so the next footwear that I want to share my thoughts on is the Birkenstocks Arizona in the black leather version with the black buckle. I got these in Arquette in the narrow fit, because if you're not familiar with Birkenstocks, they come in narrow fit and in regular fit. And I feel like the narrow is perfect for those of us who have normal, I don't know, regular size feet, and for somebody who needs a wider version, then the regular version of these will fit you a little bit better. Now these retail for 70 pounds, and I really wanted to take my time before I made this purchase because I wanted to make sure that this was going to be a pair of footwear that I was going to reach for. And let me tell you, again, I bought these and I was wearing them every day or every other day. I find them very, very comfortable, especially when the weather is very, very hot and your feet swell a little bit. This is the perfect walk around type of sandal. Why? Because they are a little bit wider, so they give you that flexibility and mobility inside the shoe itself. Now, I feel like these are a must-have in my wardrobe, and I've worn Birkenstocks in the past, but they were the one strap. I prefer these ones a lot more. I find them a lot more wearable. I find that the two strap gives it a little bit more personality, I would say. And I love the fact that it's a little bit more secure because of the two straps. So your foot is not going to slide around or the sandal come off of your foot, which I sometimes struggle with shoes similar to this that are not Birkenstocks. The leather gives so much that the shoe literally comes off of my foot. Now, these are very comfortable in general. I find that the cork sole molds to your feet as well. They don't create any blisters. So overall, I feel like these were a great buy. They really complement most of the pieces that I have, of course, because they're black, but also because of the look that they have. So definitely a lovely purchase that I do not regret at all. Okay, so next I have a pair of backless loafers. These ones are from Dune. They retail for £70 and they come in many different shades and finishes. The ones that I have here are made of leather with the gold buckle, and I would say that the tone of these is like a very light beige or a nude shade. Loafers are one of the most classic shoes that you can find. They wear really well and they elevate most outfits. But I personally haven't worn loafers in over 3 or 4 years. I feel like I just fell out of love with them because I always feel like I need to size up because of the cut of the shoe. But because I am a 7 to 7.5, sometimes I always end up buying size 8 because I'm scared that the shoe is not going to fit me. Then I have to send it back, and I don't like sending stuff back, especially when I'm really excited to try something new. In the summer, I wore these quite a bit. I bought them because I wanted to create certain outfits and actually see if it was going to work for me, but I found myself reaching for these quite often because I felt like it really elevated my overall outfits on a day-to-day. I feel like they wore really well. I mean, they are showing some creasing over here, but I feel like that is quite expected if you are looking for a pair of shoes like this here from Dune. I think these ones would add a lot of value to your wardrobe. So next I have another pair of sandals from Another Stories. These ones are a strappy style and very minimal. I actually bought these in the sale. So full price, they were £65, but I bought them for, I think, £40, which I think was a great buy. They're made of leather. They have beautiful stitching at the bottom and they're cushioned. So they are very comfortable to wear. I was true to my size when I bought these. I got them in size 40. And I love them. I wore these a lot. Now, this style of sandal has been something that I've been wanting to add to my wardrobe for quite some time because I love the simplicity. And I also find that these are that type of sandal that would go with anything, with a more casual outfit or a more dressed up outfit. If you don't want to wear heels, I think a pair of sandals like this will definitely dress up any outfit that you wear. Now, I wore them a lot. These were like my go-to strappy sandals for the summer weather, of course, depending on the outfit that I was wearing. But for the most part, I always wanted to wear these. I just love the simplicity of them. And I actually feel that they really elevate my outfits, although they're very, very simple. They came in 2 shades. They also had them in a creamy shade or off-white, which I decided not to get because although I love creamy shades, in shoes, I prefer them to be either brown or black because I feel like I have a lot more wear out of them rather than buying a lighter shade. But overall, I love them. If they're still available online, I will link these for you guys. But if not, always pop into Another Stories store because if they have stock in there that they're still trying to sell, they don't get rid of it. They just put the prices really low. So absolutely love them. Highly recommend a style like this because you will absolutely adore it. Okay, so I have one more pair of sandals to show you guys, which are possibly a little bit similar to the previous pair that I showed you, but in my opinion, they are different. So these are the sandals that I want to show you guys. They're also from End of the Stories, and I also got them in the sale. So for these ones, I actually paid a ridiculous amount of money in the lower part of the scale, because full price they were 65 pounds, but I believe I paid 26. As far as I can remember, I paid 26 pounds for these ones. And originally I wanted these rather than the previous ones, but I didn't want to pay 65 pounds at the time because I said to myself, I'm already buying too many pairs of shoes, so I had to control myself. But a week later, when I went back to End of the Stories, there's a little story behind this. These were on promotion and straight away I grabbed them. Now, the reason why I wanted to have an extra pair of simple minimalist sandals is because these ones look a little bit more dressy. They have a little heel, so they have a block heel at the bottom. And I also like that these straps are slightly different. So instead of being crisscross, they're kind of like just going over your foot, which I also find very, very flattering. Now, these ones, I have to admit, they're not as comfortable as my previous ones. Also, I tend not to reach for them as much. So I still really love them, but they're not as comfortable as the previous pair. But I still feel like they're a very chic type of flat sandals that will add so much value to my wardrobe. I know next year I will be reaching for these as well. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to give this video a quick like because it really helps my channel out. Let me know in the comments below if you own any of the footwear that I showed or which one is your favorite. I absolutely love when you guys interact with me in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on my next video.